We can confirm them now. The second semi-final will be Young against Smith. But let's get our first semi-final underway. Daniel Baggish against Leonard Gates.
Semi-final time and 4 men left standing, 4 men left in the hunt for the $10,000 first prize and a spot at the World Championship. The opening contest sees Danny Baggish picked out as one to watch from the very start of today's action after some excellent displays in the qualifiers against Leonard Gates, who, watching him putt a rug, it puts you in the mind of a young Stuart Pike. It really is that dynamic a performance on the walk-on. Danny Baggish, 35 years old, from Lakeland in Florida. Leonard Gates from Houston. First chorus of the very, very Americanized stand-up if you love the darts. Not quite the same as the one you get over in Europe, but it's a close enough approximation. The sentiment's the same at any rate. Welcome Stuart Pike back into the commentary box. Been impressed with Baggish so far from what you've seen?
Yeah, I think just oozing confidence in his quarter-final victory. Won 5 legs on the spin to see him to at the finishing line. But Gates too grew in confidence. What an opportunity. One of these two players, the two favourites, will meet in the other semi-final. Top Canadian, defending champ Jeff Smith against the #1 from the US, Darren Young. But yeah, smooth mover, Leonard Gates.
60.
Struts his stuff on the stage. For Baggish, in the qualifiers, dominant.
99.
Equally at home, it seems, on the big stage here in Las Vegas. The format the same all the way through. Quarterfinals, semi-finals and final. Best of 11, first to 6.
100.
Well, it may be about who settles quickest, but at the moment, Baggish looks to have just picked up from where he left off against Elliott Milk. Leaves himself 104 after 12 darts, so putting in about a ton each visit.
140, and you require 104.
Yeah, ditto Gates, bit of pressure.
Can still do this. Double 16 it is.
72, Leonard, you require 104.
Baggish's finishing, a highlight in his quarter-final win. This could be a real big blow to strike in the opening leg.
64, Daniel, you require 32.
Just got a little bit excited about that.
On the first leg, Daniel Baggish.
Danny Baggish throws some cold water on that excitement. 1-0, 16 darter. It's quite feasible with the way that Baggish played in the qualifiers. He had those nervy opening legs against Elliott Milk and then settled down, and then he just plays like that for the rest of the tournament.
60.
4th of July weekend in Las Vegas. Experienced an earthquake.
100.
Or the tremors from an earthquake in Las Vegas this morning. Registering 6.6 on the Richter scale. Magnitude in California. About 180 miles away from us here, but we certainly felt the tremors.
140.
Talking of which, a few years ago, Russ Bray was refereeing the Japanese qualifiers in Tokyo for the World
45.
Championship. There was an earthquake then, I think about 5.5 magnitude, and they just carried on regardless. Russ was hiding under the table, I think.
78. $55, Leonard, you require 142.
Well, Gates knows he's got a couple of visits to see this off.
92.
Now, we've made a big thing about Leonard Gates playing a lot of soft tip. Soft tip, you just go straight at the ball here.
50.
Would he? I don't think he would. No. Sensible steel tip play from Leonard Gates.
30. And you require 128.
Snatched the last dart a little. Needed the treble to give him a chance with a shot at the ball.
Leonard, you require 20.
To level off the semi-final.
That's a great guide, you'd think. Yeah, and he's used it to perfection there, Leonard Gates. Just stuck a little tungsten fence down the side of the double and then nestles up next to it with the next dart.
100.
Against the former minor league baseball star. Well, a huge window of opportunity in the land of opportunity for
91.
Baggish and for Gates. It'll be the perfect 4th of July with the biggest title of their lives and the chance to play at the World Championship.
100.
Does have that little habit, Leonard Gates, with his last dart. Seems to almost hop up and drop down.
100.
Which I'm sure Rod Harrington would be describing it as losing his height, and I think it can't be ideal for him. He's done it a couple of times when either going for doubles or
95.
done it a little bit there again. Just needs to be wary of it. Needs to be wary of Danny Baggish. Oh, that is magnificent. 170 to leave tops.
With a minimum of effort.
100. Daniel, you require 40. $20. Leonard, you require 146.
At least he stayed outside. Should be back for double 10.
$58. Then you require 20.
Well, to make it 3 holes of throw. Up for double 5. Valuable last start for Danny Baggish.
Game on.
Giving our referee George Noble a chance to flex those vocal cords.
97.
But he's won some fantastic tournaments, hasn't he? Leonard Gates, over the years.
Oh, it's an enormous
100.
list of tournaments. That's, I mean, and again, some ridiculously named ones.
We love it.
Yeah, the
Holiday on the Beach.
81.
Holiday on the Beach Open, or the ADO Hotter Than Hell. He's won that twice.
Fantastic.
$123.
He's playing well here.
$45. Leonard, you require 98.
Well, Baggish wins a leg. Gates hits back. Baggish wins another one. Gates about to hit back. We've got a real contest here. Double 19. Straight at it, straight in.
11 darter.
Greg Daniel to throw first. Game on. $123.
Danny Baggish, when he beat Elliot Milk, he got on a roll. He started playing some decent stuff, and Milk was just not able to stop him. But Leonard Gates, he's throwing up some serious roadblocks just to stop Baggish building up any momentum.
$96.
Yep, nearly 200 players started out on the quest to be the champion of North America. 4 left.
82.
And you know, arguably, the best 4.
Well, I think, particularly with the way that Gates has responded after not winning a leg this afternoon against
100.
Rob Cross at the US Darts Masters, it's been particularly impressive. Big TV debut for him, of course. New experience.
92.
Baggish went looking for the bullseye there. Has to settle for leaving 108. Gates can put all kinds of pressure on him here. All kinds of pressure. Where's he going? Is he going to go for the bullseye?
135. Then you require 108.
Key moments in this semi-final, you feel. That's a great dart.
92.
So the first chance to strike a real blow falls to Leonard Gates. Should have 2 darts to break through.
Double top. Oh, right on the wire for Leonard Gates.
Daniel, you require 16.
Danny Baggish
8.
cannot find the double to take a 3-2 lead into the break. Leonard Gates pin double 10 to win his first leg. If he repeats the trick here, still got a chance. 1 dart. Pins it, breaker throw. Leonard Gates, the soldier, leads this semi-final. 3 more legs, and the man from Houston puts himself in the final and a shot of making the World Championship. Welcome back to the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas, where the soldier Leonard Gates leads in the semi-finals. Either he or fellow debutant Danny Baggish in the next few minutes will go through to the final and give himself a dream chance of making the World Championship. The stats tell the story. Leonard Gates has outscored Danny Baggish, one of the top performers in the qualifying, an average above 90. 1 maximum, couple of ton 40s and 9 scores of 100 or more. There have been missed doubles from both men. But Leonard Gates has been the aggressor in this contest. And if that continues, then surely the man from Houston is going to go through to the final to face either Darren Young or Jeff Smith.
Well, the 5th leg just before the break, all important. Both players had chances. They missed the doubles, but it was Gates who struck to break.
82.
So it's advantage the man from Houston.
140.
Well, it's a significant step up in performance levels from Leonard Gates compared to his first round win over Sean Brennan.
140.
He's put 10 points on his average as things stand. This is much more like the Leonard Gates who we're expecting to see, who comes here with quite a big reputation in North American darts.
53.
There are 3 places up for grabs in North American darts, 4 World Championship places. The winner of this, of course, and then the CDC, the officially recognised darting organisation in North America. The top-rated player from the US and the top-rated Canadian will also go to the Ali Pali. Last year it was Jim Long of Canada and Chuck Pullio of the USA. It stands at the moment. Darren Young tops the pile. So if Young wins here, it opens up the door for somebody else. As Baggish looks at the ball. We've had a few near misses for big finishes, haven't we? 161s, 4s, 167, 170s. Lots of near misses today.
Might turn out that he had to hit it. Single 16. Leaves double top. It's not been kind to him yet.
26.
Still struggling at the top of the board, Leonard Gates.
25.
Double 8. Well, he needed that. He missed 11 darts at double before. That goes in. Daniel Baggish.
Game on.
And we're back on track. 3 apiece. Baggish with the darts.
Said that making the World Championship was what he'd been dreaming of, Danny Baggish. Leonard Gates said all the time he's been playing darts for decades, that has always been the goal, but he's never had that opportunity. He's never been so close. 3 legs away from a spot in the final.
51.
Could well come down to who can hold their nerve as well. The big prize on offer.
100. $124.
Well, Gates looking at the score. Is it affecting where he's going here? Doesn't want to hit a straight ton. So just fill it up, eh, Leonard?
140.
The champagne shots. Bull, 25 bull. Love a bullseye, soft tip players. They love a bullseye. It depends how much room he thinks he's got in there. He could switch down to the treble 17. Oh, okay. He really does love double 15. Wow.
You require 87.
Can't get enough of double 15, Leonard Gates. Can't hit it, but still. Double 5.
77.
We'll get another chance here to hit the double 15. Soft tip shuffle.
He's on the 7. Leonard Gates.
And there it is. A soft tip shot, double 15. He's ahead again!
Game on.
Well, Leonard Gates, never really sure where he's going to throw on the board, but evidently just will do anything to leave double 15. America, the land of the free and the home of baffling setup shot choices.
57. 109.
With Gates taking a big step now towards the final.
124.
The demeanour's changed significantly for Danny Baggish, hasn't it? You saw him win that opening leg after the break, gave it a bit of a roar,
100.
looked fired up. But a miss at double five to take a 4-3 lead has been punished.
100.
Should be staying there.
140.
Oh, a terrific leg this. Averaging 91, 92. Now Leonard Gates. And needing double 18 for a 13 darter. Gates has jumped a few hurdles.
He's shown his flag, Leonard Gates.
Terrific. He's had an 11 darter, he's had a 13 darter.
Game on.
Well, this is one of the best displays we've seen from these North American players all day, and for Leonard Gates to produce it
60.
in the semi-finals in what, despite that massive long list of tournaments that he's won all over the place, I mean, this is the big one. $10,000 and a spot at the World Championship, and to turn it on
83.
as he has done in this one. 2-1 down, remember. Pretty impressive stuff from the soldier.
41.
Yeah, I mentioned before that they just don't seem to have it in them to switch downstairs, do they, when the treble 20 bed is blocked. Few and far between we see these North American players
60.
look for the treble 19 or treble 17, something a bit different.
Leonard Gates has got a game plan. It's throw at the treble 20 and ideally leave yourself double 15. That's the two things he's looking to do.
Doing it pretty well.
100.
Would love to finish it here.
Right, he's just heavily outscored Danny Baggish for large portions of this match. Twice as many 140 plus scores, couple of 180s chucked in there as well. Another.
100.
Look, it's good, but it needed to be better, because Leonard Gates might well get 6 darts from here.
$46. Daniel, you require 100.
Well, the worst possible outcome, because he's still left a 3-dart finish. It may not matter. Oh, wonderful! Brilliant for Baggish. It looked for all the world there that Gates was closing in on the final. How about that? Under pressure, 140. He's still in it, but Gates now with the darts to win it.
Outstanding, and that's the first smile that Danny Baggish has cracked in a few legs.
45.
Huge check out. It's only his 4th score of 140 or more in the entire game. But it had to go.
Rejuvenated. 140 finish, 180 to start. Well, literally 90 seconds ago, there looked to be only one winner.
He's back.
99.
This is unreal. Oh, wow. Well, that's a sequence of 7 perfect darts from Danny Baggish. 140 out, 180. And another treble 20. And he might have just made himself
140.
favourite for this match now. Incredible turnaround.
38.
As the pendulum swung back the way of the former baseball star from
100.
Houston in Texas.
117 points stand between Leonard Gates and a place in the final of the North American Championship. But Danny Baggish is on a simple two-darter. He has just hit Leonard Gates with an absolute gut punch. A huge check out to save his skin. Treble 19.
Daniel, you require 46.
They're all over the shop. He was caught in 3 mines, not 2. Double 10 to force a decider. We're going the distance. And Baggish will have the darts.
11 from final leg. Daniel to throw first. Game on.
What a turnaround.
Well, that 140 checkout is the shot of the day in any match, either in the North American Championship or the first round of the US Darts Masters. Michael Van Gogh and Gary Anderson, none of them have produced a shot as good as that, because it's a game changer. It might turn out at the end of tonight to be a life changer for Danny Baggish.
140 out, 180, another 180.
100.
He was 5-3 down. He was looking at the exit door. And Leonard Gates' dream was very much alive.
43.
Which way is this going to go?
$140.
What a great dart that was. Still anybody's match.
Another gets him to a finish. He's got it. He has got it. Danny Baggish. He's already taken out a 140. Oh, but Gates is going to be waiting. Oh, what a climax we've got.
138.
Befitting of what's turned out to be a fabulous semi-final. Which player is going to be
90.
one win away
121.
from the PDC World Championship? 1-2-1 for Leonard Gates. He has a chance. He needs double 14. And with that dart,
You require 48.
has the chance gone for Gates. And it's Baggish who's in the final of the North American Championship. He's come from behind to win the last 3 legs from 5-3 down, a stunning 140 out. Gates had one dart to win it. But it's Baggish who's on the verge of bagging the biggest prize in North American darts. Match of the day, Baggish wins 6-5.
Fabulous first semi-final here. Leonard Gates had that to book his place in the final, just missed out. But Danny Baggish thought he was dead and buried at 5-3 down, produced the best darts of the night to book his place in the final here at Mandalay Bay. Great game, guys. Best one we've seen in the North American Championship. Easily, let's quickly take a look at the stats then. 6-5, it was a one-leg shootout at the end there. averages 85 for Baggish, 91 for Gates. Couple of 180s each as well. 29% doubles, 31 for Gates. Okay, let's listen to our first finalist. Dan Dawson is with Danny Baggish.
Danny, congratulations. That 140 checkout has to be one of the greatest shots you've ever hit while playing this game, isn't it?
No, the greatest. Yeah, the greatest shot, man. Momentum. To know that I still feel like I was up and down, but that pulled me through. That's focus some more.
Did you feel like you were a goner at that point until that magical moment?
You're never out. We're all good players, but it was slim. I felt like I was hanging in there, and then that moment came and had to take advantage of it.
That moment was a game changer. By the end of tonight, it could turn out to be a genuine life changer for you, Danny, couldn't it?
Yes, it could. But, you know, one match at a time. So we'll play the finals. If I'm lucky enough to win, man, it'll be awesome. Life-changing for sure.
Congratulations. Go get ready.
Thank you, buddy.
He's absolutely buzzing, and so he should be. What a performance that was. He's into the final of the North American Championships here at the Mandalay Bay. Well done, Danny Baggish. We shall see you a bit later on. Okay, let's confirm what we saw just there. 6-5. Terrific match. Best match of the night. And still to come, Big Daddy Darren Young playing the defending